Okay, hi, hello there. Hi, chat. Welcome to this totally on time and not late at all stream. It's 6 o'clock right now. It's not 10 to 7. It's currently really early in the day, and we're all really happy to be here. Okay, background. Um, Also, I have a cool surprise for everybody. You'll be really shocked, okay? Like, really shocked. This is amazing news. So, be ready. It's you might not even notice a difference, but hey, count down for me. Five, four, three, two, one, and 10 seconds for adjustment. Okay. Right, new microphone. That is really loud, actually. Let's put this down. There we go. New microphone. I don't sound like I'm currently breathing into the microphone all the time anymore. At least, I don't think so. Glow up, right? Chat noticed. Absolute glow up. I know, I'm so cool. Imagine me winking and doing a funny pose right now. I'm so cool and so riz, and everyone loves me now. Because I have a. You can probably hear my chair squeaking. Wait. Oh, you can. You can hear the chair. This is my chair. My chair is really loud. His name is Frank. He likes to scream every time I lean back. He doesn't care for my well-being. He just wants to make a lot of noise. Sorry about that, guy. Also, I have a pop filter now, so I can't, destroy you with... Oh, wait. I can't destroy you with peas and stuff. As in, peas is in the letter. Nothing else. Okay, also, do you like the background? I made this back in January for a short, and I don't think I ever used it again. But it's nice, right? It's one of my first times doing backgrounds. I never do backgrounds. I'm getting a new one soon, don't worry. There'll be a new one. Something better than this. Okay. So, the subject of the stream is we're playing a dating simulator. Dating simulator. I know. You're really excited about this. So am I. That's not Australia. Why did we think it was in Australia? Oh, where's chat? Why did we think it was a photo of me and my sister? And it's my sister. You could tell it was my sister, but it's not Australia. Definitely. I don't know where it is, actually. I made it without thinking about where it is, but it's definitely 100% not Australia. Okay, you can hear that, can't you? I need to check my audio levels. This is not what I want. A desktop. Okay, let me check these audio levels. Please ignore the... I would like to put this volume up. Do we want the volume up? I think we do want the volume up. Okay, chat. Is this okay? How's these audio levels? Is the background too loud, too quiet? By the way, I haven't watched this show in weeks, so please excuse if my voices are inaccurate. I don't care about accuracy. I just want to be funny. Okay, wonderful. Let's go. Yippee. I feel so prepared, even though it was a 40-minute delay. I feel so prepared because I downloaded the game in advance. I didn't download it during the stream. Please have the best King expression ever? Oh goodness, okay. I'll try my best. Doesn't he sound like an old man? Never mind. Welcome to the amazing digital dating simulator, a slice of life-styled school setting where anything and everything is possible. I'm Kane, and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the Amazing Digital Academy. Why am I sweating? Kane is making me so nervous. Sorry. Okay. Help your classmates pull pranks on the teacher, become a straight-A student, or a rule-breaking delinquent. All this while possibly finding love along the way. I love relationships. But enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things first, what uniform? Oh, I can choose my own uniform. This is amazing. Yes! Character creation. It's just a uniform, but I'm so happy. What? Yeah. I think I like it. Alrighty then, Nula. I don't know how to pronounce my own name. I'm so sorry. I chose the name and I didn't check it. Okay, you know what? We're going to check. How do you pronounce this? I chose a name and I didn't know how to pronounce it. People pronounce it Nula a lot. Nula. Okay. I was right. I was correct. I'm always right. Okay. Then let's head inside. Okay, I need to do a really good Nulla voice. How I can use my normal voice, but I won't. Instead, I'm going to use a classic animal girl voice. Vtuber blocking text box. Let me fix that for you. And chat's blocking it too. I'll put the chat up here for you. And there we go. How's this? A bit better? Is that okay? Okay. Okay, we don't want my normal voice for this. I know I'm voicing myself, but we don't want my voice. My voice isn't anime enough. I need to do a really cute voice for content.
Hi, my name is Nella, and I'm a transfer student to the Amazing Digital Academy. My parents moved to the countryside after a vague, tragic event that changed the course of our lives. After I said goodbye to all my old friends, my parents got my transcripts and packed up the car. Transcript. Today is my first day at this new school. Yippee. I glanced down at my class schedule. This should be English 101. Oh, that's in capital letters. I had to scream it. This should be English 101 with Mr. Kinger. So where is the teacher? As I step into the room to let in any other students that might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. The figure looks like a tall white piece from a gaming set. Specifically, he looks like a king in chess. Can't be Mr. Kinger, can it? It takes me a moment to put two and two together, but when I do, I almost groan at the pun. Surely his name can't really be...
Hello, my name is Kinger. Don't know how to voice King. What if I make him cowboy? What if I make King a cowboy? Okay, we're going to do that. You must be pleased to meet me. Mr. Kinger extends a gloved hand, which I shake more out of instinct than out of a genuine sense of excitement. I wish I could date King. Ignore me, please. Good morning, students. On the docket today, we have a new student named... what's your name again? Okay, I need to be really funny. I'm Nulla, and I'm always down for a good time. Peace sign. Righto, go on and take an open seat, Nulla. Most of our students don't bite. We just ride horses. One of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin at this. That's gonna be taken out of context. I'm not here, but yeah, never mind. I take a moment to think of who to sit by. Colourful hat and sailor uniform. I really like Gangle. Okay, chat. Should I do Gangle or should I let you decide? I think I really want to go with Gangle. I think... Teacher's chair, you want me... Oh, okay, I'll sit down in the teacher's chair. I am the classroom person now. Sorry. I didn't sit. I sit on Kinger's open seat behind his desk. Is it a bad idea to put water on a graphics tablet? The chess piece blinks at me for a moment before surveying the other open desks. He seems content to let me take a seat. I guess you're the teacher now. The mismatched figure speaks up, raising their hand before calling out to Mr. Kinger. Very funny, Kinger. You have to teach the class. Now make them pick another seat. Do you like my Gangle impression? Sorry, not Gangle, that's Zooble. Do you like my Zooble impression? Oh, you can hear me drinking water now, can't you? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't see it was Zooble. I wonder if you can hear me drinking water now, because it's pretty loud. You can basically hear everything with the microphone. It's not like my old one where background noise was really not audible most of the time. Sorry, but them's the rules, kid. Oh, can I sit down in the teacher's chair again? Okay, chat wants a Gangle, so I'll go with Gangle. I sit next to the shy-looking girl with a comedy mask and ribbon body. No one's questioning the appearances. I think that makes it better. But even as I sit down and look at my new desk neighbour, she doesn't seem to have noticed me. Instead, she is drawing something in her sketchbook. I'm not used to it. She's so me. This is what I do every choir session. I just sit in the corner and draw. Instead, she's drawing something in her sketchbook. I'm not used to being ignored like this. Wow, that sounds entitled. I'm not used to being ignored by this, like this, like this, like this. So I lean over to see what she's drawing. Once she notices me, she flinches away, blushing furiously. Oh no, I have to do a Gangle voice. Everyone in my household's going to judge me so hard for this. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. You're the new student, right, Nulla? I'm Gangle. She seems really timid. I'm not sure there's anything I could do that would make her feel at ease. Yeah, I'm timid if I speak like that. Nice to meet you, Gangle. What are you working on? Oh, these? Gangle seems surprised by the question, but doesn't shy away from responding. Well, sometimes I hate speaking. Well, sometimes I just like to sketch. They're not really good or anything. That's cool. So you're an art student? Gangle offers me a sheepish smile. That's right. I guess you could call me an artist. Wonderful. She pauses a moment, seeming to revel in that statement before timidly correcting herself. I mostly just sketch and stuff. Nothing crazy. Right as I catch a glimpse of her happy demeanor, she retreats back into her own shyness. She's so relatable. I'm about to open my mouth to ask about her skittishness. I thought that says Skittles. Gangle, do you have any Flip's hair? Skittles? I'm Flip's hair. Hungry. And I want, wink, Skittles. I'm about to open my mouth to ask her about her skittishness when the abstract figure near me speaks up. Gangle's just being modest. She's actually a really good artist and the star of our school's art club. Gangle blushes again, giving another one of the shy smiles that seem to be her trademark. She's so shy, Goku. The blush and the smile are kind of cute. That was fast. Oh, I just realized this will be gay. Because I would choose the female version. Oh, thanks. I think your art is really good too, Zooble. So that's what their name is. Gangle seems pretty confident talking to Zooble. They must have a history. They must have a history. They have a history. They committed war crimes together. So you're both artists? Zooble shrugs. I do a little bit when I have time. I don't do it as often as Gangle, though. Can I see your rods? Gangle. I'm going Gangle route all the way. I asked Gangle to see her art first. Oh, well, maybe, She rifles through the papers, taking a few moments to look for one she deems good enough to show. She's so relatable, bro. This is every artist in existence. She timidly hands me the sketch. Can you hear me swallowing? I swear, if you can hear me swallowing, I'm going to throw a tantrum. An anime-style sketch, complete with big eyes, small mouth, and a big head. Upon further inspection, it kind of looks familiar. Gangle, interrupt your thoughts. It's kind of a rough sketch. Please don't look too close. Oh, please don't look too close. She says the latter phrase under her breath. I'm not sure if she intends me to. Is it me? Is it me? Should I be horrible? Should I be a horrible person? Should I insult her? It would be really funny, but I'd feel really bad. Let's see, if I say for the plot? Okay. Well, sorry, I ruined your life. Oh, she takes her sketch back of all idea. I feel so bad. No. No. I'm so sorry, Gangle. Now I'm crying too. She's trying to hide it, but I can see she's on the verge of tears. Oh, Zubul. Hi, bro. Hi, chat. Welcome to the stream. You don't have to be so rude about it. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it isn't good. If looks could kill. I thought it said Zubul wanted to kill me, and I was like, oh wow. Anyway, if looks could kill, Zubul would have made me wither. Speaking is my strong point in life. I'm really good at it. I think that's evident. If looks could kill, Zubul would have made me wither to nothing on the spot. I wish. Still, I don't know what favors I'm doing anybody by pretending I like Gangle songs. No, I'm sure it was really good. I'm sure it was really— oh, if I press Epic goes full screen. Oh. Oh wait, maybe I should— okay. I don't know what favors I'm doing anybody by pretending I like Gangle's art. I'm so sorry. The two of them ignore me for the rest of the lecture. That suits me fine. I'm not this horrible, I swear. All I did was offer my genuine opinion. I'm sure it was really good. I'm certain it was really good. It was probably the best sketch ever. Still, I keep my gaze to my own notebook and Mr. King. I'm going to try and mend things as fast as possible. Mr. King's lecture until the lunch bell rings. I was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something bursts into the room. King, cowboy. Principal Kane, how exciting to have you in our class today. How's my cowboy accent, guys? Am I, why is it still? Ooh, wait. Okay. If I go full screen, it doesn't— okay, right. I didn't notice. If I go full screen, it doesn't count when I'm streaming. The new figure turned to address us. At his side was a bubble with razor-sharp teeth. It killed everyone within 2 minutes. I don't think I'll ever get used to this school. Well, surprisingly, if this isn't normal for main character, then she's taking it in surprisingly well. Kinga, class, how do you do? Principal Kane extends a hand, gesturing to all of us before freezing in place. With a sound like porcelain grinding against porcelain, his teeth slammed shut. His eyes— I love this, actually. His eyes slowly extrude from his teeth like they're not solid objects. Nala, wasn't expecting you Didn't you talk to me through the fourth wall? Nice music. Manic enthusiasm suffuses his voice as he points his cane at me. Maybe you'll be the secret ingredient to make this school interesting. He pauses a moment, rubbing the base of his chin in contemplation for a moment. Speaking is my strong point. Is there a reason you're here, Kane? Zubul speaks to him like they're addressing an annoying insect instead of the principal of the school. What chin? Kane perks up. Oh, I just smashed a glass. Okay. That's right. The reason I'm here to make sure we all have an enriching academy experience. One filled with fun, danger, adventure. He begins to list more and more descriptors, increasing his breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying. This is the legal school. And most of all, interesting to our studio audience. He turns towards the window and stares out of it for a moment. Is he addressing somebody? That doesn't seem to appear to— it's the fourth wall. It's my chat. He knows we're all here, chat. He's looking at— you have to be really nice to him because he's currently looking at the chat. He's currently watching. He's watching everything happen. This is Kane's live stream now. Who's Nulla? I have no clue.
However, the numbers are in, students, and it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time that I tell you that means the end of school life as we know it. Kane bites on his hands in mock horror. The class and Kinga play along, gasping after Relation. Gangle looks ready to burst into tears. Wait, do people in the... You have to be nice to him. No, you have to be really nice to him. He can see everything. Don't say that. However, my sweet tooth students, your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. At this point, the sharp tooth bubble next to him pipes up. How are you bringing interest back to the school, Mr. President? Can I do a bubble voice, okay? I mean, it's kind of like the Susie voice in which it absolutely demolishes my throat when I'm doing it. But hey, we don't care about personal safety, right? We just want content. We want happiness. We want enthusiasm. We want being a good YouTuber. We want 60,000 views. We want enjoyment. We want... You can't see me doing the hand gestures. Oh, sorry. Right. No, this is sidetracked. I keep bumping my hand into the pop filter. This is, by the way, this new microphone. It has a pop filter and everything, and it clamps to the desk. It's really big, really fancy. You want souls? Okay, I can give you mine. You can have my soul. You already have it, but hey, you can have a duplicate. Kane shoots the bubble a confused look, but hits his stride a moment later. You see, my little Toma emeralds? Toma emeralds? How do you pronounce Toma? Toma pronunciation. Tomar. Is that Spanish? No, tomar means to take, doesn't... No, toca... I'm supposed to be learning how to speak Spanish and... English. Yeah, it is to take, I was right. But, like, to take emeralds doesn't... Tomar emeralds. What does this mean? This is... Okay, this is a reference to a game and I don't know the game. Okay. I can't provide any insight to this. What's one... cast of colorful characters? A competent principal? Adequate funding? Kane shakes his head. Wrong, and suspiciously right, but also not relevant to what I'm talking about. No school around here has had a culture festival celebrating the unique talents of its students. So I, being your benevolent principal, have decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best culture festival this side of the Pacific Ocean. Yippee! Make it flashy. We gotta keep the interest of our investors after all. Egads, I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage. Alright, King, I'll leave you the list of everyone's responsibilities. You'll have 5 days. Break a leg or two. As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darted. Is there only one classroom here? Disappearing from view as he's headed to his appointment. Alright, class, let's see what roles Kane here has assigned to each of you for the culture festival. Kinga lifts a paper from his desk and begins to read aloud. Regatha, as the class representative, I trust you to organize the other students and make sure the rodeo proceeds with no problems. You can count on me. Zubel and Gangle, you two will work on Zubel and Gangle, you two will work on how do you pronounce art with it? Art? I'm too English. You two will work on art? Art? No, that sounds like you two will work on Zubel and Gangle, you two. Okay, it's time to go to Google again. 1 second. Siri, how do you pronounce art with the American cowboy accent? No, Siri, that's not what I'm looking for, you see. I want to know how to pronounce art in a cowboy accent.
I found this on the web.
No. How do you pronounce art in a southern accent? America. Dude. I give up. Wait, it gave me answers for art instead. This is damn terrible. Screw this. Wait, there's a Reddit. Art? Sorry, this is what ADHD does to a woman. Zubel and Gangle, you two will work on art. Can we skip this line? Okay. We have a pretty big schoolhouse here, so we'll need plenty of posters and some unspeakable word to show off during the rodeo. I don't know. I still don't have anything I'm comfortable showing everyone else. Pomni and Jax, look up what a culture festival is. Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters? No, I like his idea. Plus, we get to see what Gangle comes up with for her posters, if it's anything like what she comes up with when she draws Ragatha. Why am I speaking like this? Ragatha. What is a Ragatha? I can speak Ragatha. It's not a word anymore. This is terrible. Jax! Gangle interrupts Jax before he can finish his thought, pleading with him to stay quiet. The class erupts into chaos as Zubel and Gangle argue with Jax. Pomni tries to find out what a culture festival is, and Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of class and get her classmates to pay attention. For his part, Mr. Kinga seems content to let the students bicker. Oh, King is the king. I wish I could just... Don't say that. You're going to get cancelled. The age gap is enormous. You should not say that. Okay, I won't say it. Bickering students, and maybe he didn't have the rest of his lesson planned as he's just waiting out for the lunch bell. As if I had summoned it by thinking of it, the lunch bell sounds, everyone drops their arguments and flies out of the classroom. Now, this is a terrible school. Time to find out what I'm doing for lunch. Oh, there's a mannequin behind. I just realized there's a mannequin behind her. That's funny. Okay. After my chaotic first start of the day, I have worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria is bustling with unfamiliar faces around me, but there was a selection of places to buy lunch, but none of them stood out from one another. I pick up something to eat at the nearest food place and set about deciding where to sit down. Still, as I scan the bustling lunchroom, I don't recognize anyone from class. Chat, what are we going to do? I need this now. What are we going to do here? This is a terrible... I'm getting a call from my sister. 1 second. Why am I getting a call from my sister? Give me a second, chat. Sorry, chat, my sister called me. Edgy loners, you want to go alone? Okay. Chat, we're gonna have a guest appearance for my sister. We're so ready for this, right? Guest appearance for Nulla's okay, say hi to chat. No, wait, say it again. I didn't have you on speaker.
Hi, chat.
I hope it... I think so. No, wait, say it again. I have you louder.
Hi, chat.
Yes, there we go. Well, what did you want to say?
I wanted to ask, could you please send me any OC? I need to draw something right now.
You need to draw something? Okay. Chat says hi. I'll send you an OC.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Say bye. Say bye to chat. Oh, she's gone. She didn't say bye. Sorry, chat. I need to fulfill this task. But I don't have any OCs on hand right now, so maybe I'll do this later. This is a detour. This is a massive detour. Okay, actually, I just don't have any OCs on hand. What if I just send my Vtuber? Well, I'm just gonna send my Vtuber. I'll just... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is so professional. I'm so good at YouTube. Draw her. Okay, I sent her my VTuber. Back to content. I hope she shares my screen to stream to whatever friend she was with so that I can get clout and attention. I love clout. Anyway, we want to be loners, right, chat? Is that alone? There's nobody. I'm so lonely. I found a seat at an empty table and alone, and set my food down there alone. Apparently today was pork cutlet day, but by the time I got to the front of the line, alone, all of the other pork cutlets had already been taken by the other students. Alone. I ended up just getting a slice of stale pizza alone, and the chocolate milk alone. I sigh alone. This is just like my old school, where I was alone. I thought you said you had friends. I thought I said I had friends back then. Okay, I sit alone. Just like my old school, where I was alone. When the lunch bell finally rings, I step out of the lunchroom alone and head to the afternoon classes alone. They're uneventful. Disappointing. Finally, the last bell rings and it is time to go home alone. What a boring day. Spent alone. How long should I keep this up for? I walk to my locker alone, entering the combination alone as I put my books away alone and get ready to head out for the day alone. I think, did I make it clear? Did I make it clear main character's really alone right now? My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. They won't, because I'm alone. I gather my things alone and wait a little bit, but alas, no one approaches me. What was I expecting? I insulted someone for drawing. Okay, guess I didn't make a substantial enough impression on anyone today. Just like my old school. Wait. Did I fail? Did I fail the route? My parents come pick me up. I wait and wait and wait and they never come. Oh no! It's time to get dark and cold. Do my parents not exist? Okay, so my theory is that this is actually all, it's all inside the game, so my parents don't actually exist, and that means that I have to be adopted by Kinga, which means I have to go to Kinga's house to be adopted, and then, what happens next? So after I get adopted by Kinga, then I have to marry Gangle, so that I get the happy ending. We're gonna ignore the setting. We're gonna ignore the high school setting. And then after I marry Gangle, everyone else just stops existing, except for me, Gangle, and Kinga. And also Kane, because Kane's there. And this is just an extension of the digital circus. So, that's my theory. That's what's going to happen. And I could swear it smells like an old abandoned office. Must be my sinuses acting up or something. The moon is high in the sky as I get up from my perch and begin to walk. As I make my way further from the school entrance, I see a silhouette of someone in the trees. Looks like someone was waiting for me. Is it Jax? No, it's not Jax. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I need to... Who else is in the cast? It's not Bubble. It's not Gangle. Who else? Not Kinga. There was someone else that I'm sure of it. Pomni. It's Pomni. And I don't remember... Oh, never mind. It's Kane. And I don't remember Pomni wearing a suit like that. Why is he a sailor now? Ahoy there, Nulla! As I reach the tree line, their appearance becomes more clear. Principal Kane? Hey there, old sport! Why is he waiting for me? Did I get the Kane route? Or I'm just horrible to everybody, so Kane picks me up out of compassion or something? I hesitantly take it. Hey, Principal Kane. I can't suppress a shiver. Pretty cold out here, huh? Is it? I hadn't noticed. He shrugs as if the weather is of no consequence. It normally isn't. Looks like you had a rough first day, Nella. It's a shame, too. When we talked earlier in the intro, I really thought you seemed excited to mingle. I give him a confused look. Talked earlier? Intro? What is he talking about? Okay, look. This is very targeted. I know I was horrible to the only person who could have been my friend in this scenario, but I still think this should be less targeted towards me and more targeted towards the game. He looks away from me and taps his chin. Well, no matter. I guess we'll need a restart for square one, eh? He whips back around to face me, his expression bright. Square one? What? Oh wow, okay. I feel my memories begin to unravel. It's a weirdly uncomfortable feeling. First my memories become fuzzy like I'm watching them on TV. I didn't know this was gonna get existential, where the TV has a really bad reception. Then my entire body starts tingling, like when you sleep on your arm weird and when you wake up. It feels fuzzy and you can't move it no matter how hard you try. All shades of colour fade to a dull grey. Even my sense of smell fade. Wow. Maybe next time flex those socializing muscles a bit, eh, Nella? I'm barely able to hear him, it feels like I'm underwater. Here's a hint, focus on spending time with at least one person. And maybe say things that they'd like to hear? Just some advice, best of luck next go round. Why is he wearing such a dapper is he normally wearing that suit? I feel like he's not. Okay, I think I need to start again. This didn't go well. Disclaimer. He's not gonna say anything. Okay, so chat, we need to be a bit nicer this time. I think calling Gangle's art bad was a bad idea. I think it was. Should I be male or female? I may for what's it called? What's it called? I can't remember words. If we're playing as me, it would be female. But you know what? There's a lot of women in this digital circus, and I think, yeah, okay, I'm not personally gay, so I think I should probably be a man in this scenario. Oh yeah, be male and get with Max. Who's Max? Is there a Max? Are you talking about Jax? Jax, okay, not Max. I would love to get with Max Rowe, but I don't think there's a Max here, otherwise I would. I mean, we can make Max. I'm gonna call myself Max. I'm gonna be called Max. There we go. Max, yes, that's my name. That's definitely my name. It's Max time. Okay, yep, you had friends. Hello, Kinga, I can't date you. I'm Max, don't mess with me, we'll be good. Radio? Go on and take any open seat, Max. I need to do a really gruff bad boy voice. One of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin at this. I take a moment to think of who would sit by. The purple rabbit. I sit down next to the purple rabbit and he looks bored by Mr. King's lecture. As I take a closer look, I see his name is written on a nameplate on his desk. Apparently his name is Jax. As I get a closer look at Jax, I also see he's working his jaw. Is he chewing gum? He catches me looking at him, and I almost apologize for staring, but I can see he isn't offended. Instead, he grins quietly before putting a finger up to his lips. He takes the chewed gum between his gloved fingers, reaching out towards the girl in front of us. No! No, not Gangle! That's horrible! How could you do- Okay, I'm a hypocrite. I called her out bad last time. The girl in front of us has a ribbon for a body and a comedy mask for a face. She's paying close attention to Mr. King's lecture, and Jax is reaching out with the gum in his hand. Is he gonna stick out his mask? I'm gonna keep quiet. I need to be a pushover and let Jax do whatever he wants. Jax reaches forward with practiced stealth, sticking the wet wad of already been chewed chewing gum to the Yay! Sticking the wet wad of already been chewed gum to the ribbon girl's mask. I can't speak. Oh my word. Am I dyslexic? No, that's an offensive joke to make. No. Okay, give me a sec. I can't function human? See, there's... If I could... You know... Humanity is hard. Have a Snickers. Okay. Sorry, I'm punching my hand. The ribbon lets out a quiet shriek. I think I'm getting worse at this. Every line I read, I'm getting worse at talking. The ribbon girl lets out a quiet shriek of discomfort, flailing her arms as she desperately pulls away from Jax. Ew, Jax, what is that? What did you do? Ew. Her whining and desperate flailing is a little funny, even as she feels around blindly behind her mask. Her movements attract the attention of Mr. Kinger. What's going on? He seems aware something is going on, but he doesn't seem to know what. How is this guy teaching us? Jax is just picking on Gangle again. What if they're all Southern? Southern. What if they're all Southern? The mismatched figure pipes up from next to Gangle, who is evidently the ribbon girl that Jax just stuck his gum to. Here, Gangle, let's go to the bathroom so we can wash it off. Oh yes, carry on then, Zuby. Nothing phases this teacher. Zubo glares daggers into the rabbit as they leave. What? It was funny, right? Back me up here. He's gonna be really English. He's gonna come from Sunderland. What? It was funny, right? Back me up here. Jax turns to face me. Yeah, that was hilarious. Jax smirks as I take his side. It was a pretty good prank. Yeah, you're not so bad, new kid. Maybe you could teach these losers how to grow a sense of Uma. Okay, I need to remember what Sunderland people sound like. You're not so bad, new kid. Maybe you could teach these losers how to grow a sense of humor. I don't know what accent this is, but it's an accent. I smirk back. Maybe things at the school won't be so bad. Cane. Okay. Amazing. Weren't they out? Okay. Okay, we're gonna sit with Jax this time. Okay, I could check the library. Maybe Pomni or Jax try to find out what a culture festival is. Okay, let's go there. I walked into the library with my tray in my hand. I peered through the rows of dusty, cluttered shelves and I saw Jax and Pomni by the tables in the middle of the library. Even from here, I can tell Jax is up to trouble. He's tapping his foot impatiently and pacing back and forth. I can barely breathe. I can barely make out Pomni, craning her neck to peer up into the tall bunny's yellow eyes. As I gingerly maneuver between the shelves, trying to avoid spilling the cream corn casserole I brought from the cafeteria, I can make out some words. Going to with Ginger asked us to. I can't hear Jax's response, but I don't have to, as he mimics Pomni's mannerisms, tilting his head from side to side. As I get close, I can hear her trying to reason with the stubborn rabbit. We should at least try to do what he said. I don't want to be the only one who didn't do anything to help. Against my better judgment, I creep closer, nearly tripping over a step stool and manage to creep into earshot. Why? This whole thing is pointless. And no one will even notice if we bail, trust me. He's Scottish now. Jax crosses his arms, leaning back and letting out an annoyed sigh. As he leans back, he catches sight of me. Oop. Hey, new kid! He calls out to me. What do you think? We should ditch this dumb culture fair thing, right? Their name is Max, Jax. Their name is Max, Jax. Yeah, my name is Max. My name is Max. I'm the new kid in town. Please ignore Fred back there. I'm the new kid in town. I am a bad boy. I have blonde hair, green eyes, and I am everything. I'm cool, I'm a barista, and I bully countless of women every day. I'm so glad I can't be heard by anyone except my microphone. Their name is Max Jax. Second off, they were in class with the rest of us. I bet they want to stay on Kane's good side as much as the rest of us. I bet they'd... We all hear you. Well, you're not... No, wait, I shouldn't say that. Well, you're people important, but you aren't people who will actively ruin my life if I say... No. How do you speak, chat? How do you make words? How do you exist? How do you... I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god. This is atrocious. This is horrible. Why am I like this? Okay, what I'm trying to say is that you will not cause life-changing events if you disapprove of what I say. That's what I mean. I bet they'd rather do something fun like pulling an epic prank. Pomni gives me a meaningful look. Jack shoots me a mischievous grin. I feel like I should choose my response carefully here. Let's be a Jack simp. Hey, I see, Pomni, the new kid's cool. He changes accent every sentence. Alright, well, you two have fun then. She turns back to the shelves while Jax ushers me out of the library. Later, Pom-Mom. That Pomni, huh? She got me so needy. Jack smirks, rolling his eyes. Not like you, huh, new kid? I'm not sure how to proceed for a moment, but I have a feeling I know what Jax wants me to say. Yeah, I'm down for anything. I give Jax finger guns, which she scoffs at before grinning at me. You're so cringe. Wait, I need to refine that. You're so cringe. You're so cringe. You're so cringe. You're so cringe. You're so Don't say that. No. That can be taken out of context in a really bad way. So don't say that. You know what? I want context. I'm gonna say it anyway. You're so creamy. You're so... Why did I do that? Okay, I should not be having a crisis every word I say. But since you're so eager to get on my good side, I came up with something fun for us to do. Let's go on a little field trip outside. Are we allowed to do that? Jax rolls his eyes. Geez, you sound like a broken toy. Is that the only thing you say? You can tell it's Jax because his accent just doesn't make sense. I shake my head. I don't want to disappoint Jax. I'm such a simp, bro. It doesn't matter what we're allowed to do. What matters is we get caught. So keep up, no kid. He's southern now, I guess. He finds a door leading to a field, slightly pushing... Just a random door leading to a random field, slightly pushing it open before bounding through. I had to sprint to make it through before the door locks. The door leads us out onto a softball field. I didn't even know the school had a softball team. Jax gets on all fours, putting his head almost even with the ground as he crawls around. Is he looking for something? Jax, did you leave something out here? Shut up. I'm looking for something. In the few hours I've known him, I've never seen Jax take anything so seriously. I get down on my hands and knees too, checking each blade of grass for anything remarkable. I'm so focused I forget my surroundings, bumping face first into the seat of Jackson's pants. He wheels on me. Bro, we getting confident, huh? I'm not personally that into Jax, but the Yaoi fans will love this. Tea. I have tea. I blush as I crawl back a few paces. Sorry. Jack shakes his head. Do you even know what we're looking for? I shake my head. I didn't want to make him angry by asking, why am I speaking like this? Then how do you think we're gonna find what we're looking for? I blush again as I realize he has a valid point.
So what are we looking for?
A centipede!
A centipede?
Jax doesn't look amused that he has to repeat himself. A centipede. We spent the rest of lunch searching, but just as the bell rings, I find a centipede crawling near a rock pile.
Jax, I found one!
I hoist the insect up by its rear end. It flails around as it tries to escape my grasp, its dark legs wriggling in discomfort. Poor centipede, bro. I feel so sorry for it. How do I speak? Okay, I need to try out a few accents. Jackpot! Jackpot! Jackpot? Jackpot! 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 Jackspot! No, jackpot! Nice job, Max!
You used my name!
No, I didn't, new kid. I squinted him. You're imagining things. Everyone's southern. Everyone just becomes southern in the school. It's a curse. The more southern you are, the longer you've been there. He puts on an unreadable smirk. Guess I'm not getting him to admit to anything. But this is one fine specimen. Okay, well, I've just defaulted to a southern accent. What is this?
Okay, what are we doing this? Are you an insect collector or something? You look like an insect yourself, actually. Wait, no, rabbits aren't insects. Never mind, let's just move on from this.
Ew, no. He shakes his head before he drops a centipede into my backpack.
Hey!
Calm down. We're going to put this in Regatha's locker and then hide out and watch her open it.
Why?
Because Ragatha hates centipedes. Bro, can't do accents. I pause for a moment, not fully understanding why we would do that.
So why are we putting one in a locker?
But because it's funny now, kid. Try to keep up. I don't know if I agree, but this is the happiest I've seen Jax since we started hanging out. Bro's such a just Jackson. Come on, I have a key to let us back inside. He pulls a ring of keys out of his back pocket. How did he get those? It looks like a set of master keys to every door in the school. He's a thief.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm drinking tea at the same time, so Jack lets us back in. We sneak our way up to the main stairwell and are almost at Ragatha's locker when our class rep herself shows up, strolling down the hallway. Max, what are you doing here in the hallway? She tilts her head, offering me a weary smile. I've been looking for you since you didn't show up to afternoon classes. She notices Jax and her expression sours. Jax, you better be leaving Max alone. Come on, Ragatha. He offers a cartoonishly wide grin. The new kid actually looked for me. We even got lunch together. Ragatha looks utterly confused. Max, is that true? How could you? It feels like I should choose my response carefully. She knows. No, I really want to be a Jackson, but I feel like Kane will scold me again if I don't do everything right for Jax. You know what? I'm gonna continue to be a Jackson, I think. This is a really important decision, but yeah. Seedle face. Ragatha squints at him, but for some reason she seems to trust me. Fine, but I'm keeping an eye on you, Jax. Ragatha turns into an eldritch being and stares at him in the eyes. Ragatha leans over to me, whispering in my ear. Max, if he's messing with you and you don't feel comfortable talking to me about it, you can find me after class. She's so nice, I almost feel bad about what we're going to do. Almost. Jax and I sneak through the hallways before finding a locker labelled with Ragatha's name. Ragatha. The accent on Ra. It's not Ragatha, it's Ragatha. Yes. Jax and I sneak through the hallways, yes. Pictures of horses and farm animals are pasted on the outside. Oh yeah, she worked on a farm, didn't she? Come on, new kid, now or never. I gulp. Please, Jaxie Waxy, please put it in my
Please put it in my locker, in the locker for me, Jaxie Waxy. Please, brother. Please.
I turned to Jax and let out a little whimper.
Seriously? You already picked up the centipede outside.
I don't know why he sounds like this now. I just can't sound... Okay. Despite his complaints, he reaches over my shoulder and unzips my backpack and plucks the centipede out before pushing it into Ragatha's locker. Next time, I expect you to follow through. He glares at me from... Bro! I just asked you to do it for me. I did everything else. I picked it up for you. The bell to dismiss class rings a few moments later. We're cutting it close. Ragatha finds her way to a locker, entering a combination. And then... Oh, there's pictures for this! This is so cute! I love this! The art's so pretty! Ragatha's locker springs open. The centipede lands on front of her uniform and she looks down, horrified. Jax! Don't know why that sounded like that. Okay. I can scream.
What? Why would you put a centipede in my locker? You know how much I hate them.
Well, why does it have to be me? Because only you would do something like...
Because only you would do something like this.
Jax looks away slyly before taking credit for a prank.
You got me, Raggy, but you should have seen the look on your face. Ugh, you're terrible.
She storms off. I'm glad Jax took the fall for us as I step out from behind the corner. That wasn't a very nice thing to do, but Jax seems pretty happy with me right now. So that's nice. Screw morality, all we want is Jax. I walk to my locker, enter the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar figure swaggers up to me.
Hey, new kid! Still hanging around?
Yep, just getting ready to head out.
What do you say? How about I walk with you at the school today? Surprised at Jax asking to walk me home, I run out of words and just nod.
Cool, let's go.
No.
Cool, let's go. The front door opens for us. I stand outside, waiting at the curb. My parents dropped me off this morning, and I'm sure they'll be here any moment to pick me up. Jack stands next to me for a few moments. He gives me a confused look. What are you waiting for, kid?
My parents. Are you waiting to get picked up too?
I'm 22 years old. I haven't been picked up by my parents for like 6 years. I'm going to the dorms. What? The dorms. He looks at me like I'm an idiot. The on-camping housing Kane designed for our class where we stay when classes end.
Oh, that sounds nice. I wish I was staying on campus.
His annoyed expression changes. Oh, you poor little lamb. His voice drips with sarcasm. Oh, you poor little lamb. His voice drips with sarcasm. Kane really didn't tell you anything, did he? Look, Max, I'd love to watch you stand out here until the sun goes down and you start shivering in your little school uniform. Jack smirks. Honestly, just imagine it is pretty funny. The smile drops from his face. Your parents aren't coming for you, he says to me in a deadpan before continuing. Come on, we need to get to the dorms before it gets too cold out. Kane only gave us summer uniforms. A chill travels through the air as I shiver in place. Jack shivers too. I'm losing my patience. He glares at me.
Jax, I'm telling you, I don't have any housing on campus. My parents are picking me up.
Jax just sighs. You just don't know when to give up. He glowers before walking away from me. See yourself, new kid. He walks off to the dorms. I'll show him. My parents will be here soon. An hour passes. The sun begins to sink below the horizon. I'm so desperate. And now another hour passes. The moon is visible and the sky is darkening. My parents just don't exist. It's getting really cold out here. Like really, really cold. I look at the way Jax walked when he left me standing here. A nice warm room sounds really good right now.
Where are they?
I stick it out another half hour before sighing, frustrated. Did they forget about me? Yeah, they did. Your parents hate you, Max. They don't love you. You should just give up on them. That's the simple solution.
Your parents don't like you. Nobody loves you.
And come back next week for another motivational speech from your idol Nulla. Vtuber, you're Vtuber. Sorry, I'm not a... What am I talking about? As I do, I run into Jax. Why was he heading out? Finally come to your senses, new kid? He asks, sounding tired.
No, I just stepped inside because my parents forgot to pick me up. I bet they'll be here any moment.
Jax's eyes narrow in annoyance as he dragged a yellow gloved hand across his face in exasperation.
Listen, new kid, get it through your head.
There is no outside Oh my word!
There's a school.
He points to the large brick building across from where we are. The dorms. He points to the building we're standing in.
And that's it!
He mutters something under his breath.
Okay then. These are the only two places. Why were you going outside?
That is. His face flushes and he turns away from me. I just wanted some fresh air. He's got a deep voice now.
Okay, well, if everyone stays here, then I should have a room here. Show me my room if I'm supposed to stay here.
I grin, comfortable in my undefeatable logic.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Let's go find your room so I can stop babysitting you.
What?
Jax grabs my room. Hand is his. Romantic.
Oh, Jax. Wow. I can't believe this at all.
Jax grabs my hands in his as he holds me through the hallways that I'm not complaining. Just the way we're supposed to hang out together. As we walk through the hallways, 1,000 questions rush through my head. We pass a traditional Japanese-style door. Gangle. We pass a door that's half blue and half red. Pomni. We pass the dark door with black and yellow caution tape crisscrossing it. May. We pass a door that looks like it belongs in a ranch-style home. Ragatha. We pass a sleek door with bright geometric shapes all over it. Zubel. We come to the end of the hallway, finding a plain wood door with a brass nameplate listing my name. And this must be you. I stand there in stunned disappointment. Are you going in, or...? He looks sort of annoyed I haven't opened the room yet. I twist the handle and open my bland door into an equally bland room. A grey mattress sits atop a wooden bed frame with plain white pillows. A dark green comforter with the school emblem on it has been neatly folded. In the back right corner, a beaten up metal desk sits, with a computer that looks almost as old as the desk. A neat stack of papers and a set of black pens and pencils have also been provided. I would love to live there, just get the computer better, but it looks nice. It looks great, I want to go there. Oh, wow, pretty boring. I try to look around the room for anything to dispute these words, but come up empty. He walks to the center of the room and looks around at the plain interior. Not beating the NPC allegations with this one.
Huh?
NPC? You think Kane would have put a You think Kane would have put a movie poster or something up? Guess he thinks you're boring, huh, Max?
No, I'm sure my parents just...
Jax has stopped listening by this point and is striding out of my room. What a waste of time. Wow, okay. Wait, Jax, aren't you gonna say good... That's rude. Night. I give up on any expectations I have for Jax being polite. Even if he skipped out and saying goodbye for the day, I feel like I might be making a connection with Jax. Maybe. I lay down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take long for me to drift to sleep. It doesn't feel like I was sleeping along when the lights in my room flash on as if overridden by some remote control. The room to my dorm slides open as confetti sprays from the fire sprinkler. Doesn't that violate some sort of building safety code? Hello, my darling toy box characters! Principal Kane announces for what sounds like the hallway. Ah, well, time to investigate. Kane, what the... Oh, Kane, what the f are you trying to pull this late at night? Oh, Gangle. Gangle has a body pillow. That's crazy. Also, why are they all in their uniforms when they're sleeping? I love this image. It's cute. Ha ha ha, Zubel! His laugh is fast, forced, and manic as if he's used to this treatment but none too pleased by it. You're lucky I even let you get sleep! This he blurts out in harsh you're lucky I even let you get sleep.
This he blurts out in a harsh monotone before recovering his cheery demeanor. I'm here because even with the culture fair pulling in new viewers, we're still not hitting the numbers that the Academy needs us to. Which is why I secured us a sponsorship. What? What? Oh, okay, the Wacky Watch. You see, the vendors for Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for their product. But now we have the perfect setting. Teen drama! But we're adults. I'm actually... Now, Gangle, I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of affixing a Wacky Watch to each of your wrists. Each of us glanced down. To my shock, the watch is already on my wrist. How did it get there? What in the... And don't try removing them either. They've been affixed to your wrist with a very special adhesive. And if you don't try to remove them, let's just say they'll be taking a little piece of you with them. Oh my word. Oh my word. Ragatha just looks down with a resigned sigh. Kane, I can't remove the arm with the Wacky Watch. What the... Principal Kane ignores our complaints as he continues his monologue. You see, my turtle doves, in order to secure the funding, we need you to make it to day 5 and the culture fair. Oh wait, you see, my turtle doves, in order to secure the funding, we need to make it to day 5 in the culture fair. I need you wearing the Wacky Watches at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you to do ad reads, but it is of paramount importance that none of you insult or try to disable your Wacky Watches. Good luck with school life. Can't wait to see what you do at the culture fair. Bye. Well, amazing. Well, I know it isn't ideal, but at least we can all talk to each other now. Should make communicating about the culture fair easier. With the sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shatters and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. I don't want a Wacky Watch. Crazy work indeed. Imagine gluing a watch to people's skin. Also, Pomni can just take off her gloves, right? Seeing the situation unfolding before her, Pomni pipes up. Well, I think it could be useful. And look at Gangle. Gangle, there's even a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw. Pomni goes over to Gangle, lifting her wrist and pointing out the picture chat feature. That is kind of nice. Gangle sniffles. Yeah, that's the right spirit, Pomni. Now let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow. Everyone's door closes. I hear a muffled shout from Jax's door. What the heck? Why is there a watch stuck to my arm? I decide to hide in my room before Jax looks for someone to take his frustration on. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. I check my Wacky Watch. I got a text from Jax. He has set his avatar to a picture of himself flipping off the avatar. What the heck is up with this stupid watch? Why can't I take it off? I did not consent to this. He's deranging more as time goes on. I laugh. That sounds like the Jax I know. You didn't miss much. Principal Kane took a sponsorship from Wacky Watch to keep the school open or something, and now they're physically stuck on us. They really are. This sucks. Be subjected to Ragatha or Gangle's opinion at any time has to be violate some sort of convention. Yeah, but at least we can text each other whenever, right? Hint, hint. Nod, nod. Wink, wink. Blush. Hair flick. Looks at camera. Jax, you can text me whenever, you know? Oh, yes. Eye roll. Emoji. I hope you sleep well tonight, even though Kane stuck these Wacky Watches on us. I wait several minutes for a response, but nothing. Jax reminds me of someone I know who is allergic to people being nice to her. I begin to pull the sheets over my head when the Wacky Watch buzzes with another text from Jax. Whatever, not in that, new kid. Don't let the centipedes bite. As I get to sleep, I cherish the bond that Jax and I had built today. We harassed people in school. What a bond. I can't wait to find out what sort of trouble we can get into tomorrow. Great. Okay, this was fun.
Okay, chat. We're gonna play. I think we have time for one more route. The mic saves. Okay, that's fine. I think, what route do we want to do now? What route? We can go back to the Gangle route. We can also do a different route with someone else. What do we want to do? Gangle? Okay. So we want to be a man or a woman? Do we want this to be gay or not? Okay. Chat really likes gay stuff. What should my name be? Should I just go back to Nella? Go back to Nella or be something funny? Okay, what? No, wait, what? What do you want? Maxi. Okay. Maxi is like my digital circus avatar, I guess. Max or Maxi. Yep, that's my name. Alright then, Maxi. Shut up. Okay, are we a good girl? I'm gonna be a really good girl. And we want the comedy mask. I need to be nice to her this time. Yep, okay. Gangle. Okay, I need to be nice to her this time. Gangle smiles and blushes, timidly taking back her sketch and giggling.
So thank you. That's really nice of you to say.
There's a lingering warmth in her tone and smile as she goes back to sketching. I feel like I'm getting along well with Gangle despite her shyness. I gave her one compliment. I try to pay attention to Mr. King's lecture, but I can't help but steal an occasional glance at Gangle's sketchbook. When class is getting ready to end, I feel like one of her ribbons gently tap her shoulder. My shoulder.
Me and Zubul usually sit outside in the courtyard during lunch. You should join us.
I can't deny the offer. It's very tempting. Just laying at my desk, I used this place, something best in the room. Okay. Let's save. Okay, skipping. Okay. Okay. Nice. Don't care. That's my chaotic first hour of the day. I'd work with quite the appetite. Okay. Oh, it's so anime! I picked up a garden salad from the cafeteria and stride out into the courtyard. There are half a dozen tables out there. Maybe they're mostly empty and it's easy to find Gangle and Zubul. Gangle gives me a big wave with one of her ribbon arms, her comedy mask showing an expression of cautious excitement. Zubul lifts up her claw hands in a friendly wave as well.
Hey guys! Thanks for the invite!
No problem! Did they coordinate that? Either that or they've just been friends with us for a long time.
So Maxi, how are you liking our school so far? Well, it's pretty different from my old school.
I start, Zubul and Gangle waiting on my next words.
But I think I'm starting to like it here.
Gangle smiles, pushing the tips of her ribbon hands together with a gentle blush.
I like it here too. I'm really excited for the culture festival.
We pass the time in relative silence as we eat our lunches. Zubul is the first to break the silence, pointing at my meal. Are you a vegan or something?
Oh, this?
I guess it's for my salad.
Not really. I just grabbed something that looked good before heading out to meet you guys. I think it looks good.
Zubul struggles. Zubul struggles. I like to bring food I cook myself. I can't stand what Kane stocks the cafeteria with. Gangle has a gentle smile on her face as she pokes a bit of shrimp tempura with a chopstick. How she manages to use chopsticks on both of her hands or at tips of red ribbons is honestly very impressive.
I don't think it's so bad. There's a lot of traditional Japanese foods in the cafeteria. I never got to eat sushi when I was in high school before.
They go back and forth like this for a bit before I stab at the remnants of my salad. A hush falls over our table for a moment, then...
So Zubul, are you going to help me get all done for the culture festival after lunch?
Zubul looks at Gangle pointedly. Honestly, I'm tired of talking about the culture festival. Just another one of Kane's stupid plans to make us all come together and make him feel good about himself. I mean, come on, Gangle. He's having Pomni look up what a culture festival is. He doesn't care about the culture festival at all. It's just something to make us all busy. I don't see why he should put in any more effort than Kane is, you know? There's a faint tinkle like something delicate fracturing and Gangle's smile falters. Gangle's lip starts quivering, tears welling up at the side of her mask. No! Gangle, I didn't mean... But their apology is too late. Gangle's comedy mask is broken and now lies on the table in front of us in 2 pieces. Gangle is sobbing loudly. No! They give me a meaningful look. Come on, Maxie. You understand what I meant, right? Okay, what should I say, chat? What should I say? I don't know which one is going to be perceived better by Gangle. I don't know what to say. I could stick up for Zubul or I could be a Gangle simp. Either one works, right? You know, I feel like being a simp. I think I will.
Thanks, Maxie.
Gangle sniffles, sliding one of her ribbon hands over mine on the table. Oh, romantic. Zubul glares at me. Come on, Maxie, don't make me out to be the bad guy here. If you'd been through enough of Kane's bull quack, you'd be sick of these sorts of things too.
Zubul, it's clear this culture fair means a lot to Gangle. Can't you just put your anger at Principal Kane aside for this?
I'm not angry, I'm just frustrated with Kane and the... They sigh, standing up and giving Gangle an apologetic look. I'm sorry, Aunt Gangle. I'm gonna go now. I almost stopped Zubul and tried to get them to reconcile, but Gangle is still crying, and right now she has to take priority. I'm such a good, quote-unquote friend.
Maxie, did you really mean what you said about helping me with the art for the festival?
Of course I do, Gangle. Gangle picks up the remnants of her comedy mask, trying to put on a brave face as she stands up from her half-eaten lunch.
That's really nice of you. I didn't feel like doing all my work alone.
Gangle sniffles.
I don't think Zubul wants to hang out with me right now.
She sinks deeper into her own sadness, sagging physically with the emotional weight she feels. I support her as we make our way over to the art deal. She's so relatable, bro. Draping one of her arms over my shoulder as I support her. Once we step inside, Gangle starts to regain her composure, wiping her face and taking a seat at her table. She gets to work immediately, picking up a pencil and drawing an anime character with a big smile and a cheerleading uniform. The more engrossed she gets in her art, the more she manages to smile, her pain fading as she adds more and more details to her drawing. She's so relatable!
Gangle, you're really good at this!
She jumps as I finish talking to her. I think she was so engrossed in her drawing she lost track of her surroundings. Sorry.
Maxie! You really think so?
She gives me a hopeful smile.
Of course I do!
She starts leaning towards me as she continues to draw. After an hour or so, she's fully taken up my space and hers as she adds details, working at the paper from every possible angle.
Almost.
She begins to shade in some areas of the drawing and go back over some of her lines, picking them as she finishes them up. I can speak.
Done!
She picks her drawing up, holding it in front of me with a cautious smile. Oh, that's so cute. I love you, Gangle. That's adorable. It's an anime-style girl that strongly resembles Pomni in a cheering uniform, holding up a pair of pom-poms. Pomni-poms. Anyway, around the drawing are the words, Pomni wants you to get pumped. What do you think? That's really good, Gangle. Gangle smiles at me.
Thanks, Maxie. You promise you're not just saying that? I'm serious.
Gangle blushes, looking away from me as she continues.
I'm really excited to work with you to make the Culture Festival a success.
Just as I finish cheering up Gangle, the bell to dismiss class rings.
Oh no, I kept you here and you missed all your afternoon classes. It's okay, Gangle. I wanted to be here. Oh, we should probably go grab our things.
I walk back to my locker, entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to hang out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar masked girl walks up to me.
Hey, Maxie, wanna walk back with me? I can show you some other art I've done, and you can tell me what you think of it.
She gives me a hopeful look.
Sure thing, Gangle, I'd like that.
Gangle almost melts into shy giggles as she takes my hand and leads me out. Bro, she's so touchy-feely already. As we get to walking, Gangle and I start talking about our art again. I'm as full of compliments as ever.
Seriously, Gangle, you should show more people your art. I bet you could even successfully publish a manga-inspired webcomic or something like that. Oh.
Did I say something wrong? Her face falls instantly.
Sorry, what you said just reminded me of something. Something about my past I don't like to remember.
She looks away from me. I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I decided to leave the topic alone for now. She has a tragic backstory where her parents were manga artists and were all killed horribly. Sorry. Desperate to change the topic as always, we leave school for the day. I decide to ask her a question.
So, Gangle, do you drive yourself to school or take the bus? Huh?
She tilts her mask as she stares at me, confused.
You know, how do you get from here to your house? Maxie...
She trails off.
Do you not know?
Not know what? Gangle presses her ribbon hand together, seeming to give her next words a great deal of thought.
Maxie, we live on campus. What?
I must have misheard her. Also, who's we? I'm certain I was dropped off by my parents today. Even if I can't remember what car I was dropped off in, or what my parents look like, my house looks like. Bro, her parents literally don't exist.
Yeah, Kane made us some housing on campus after Kane started cluttering our homeroom with his pillow fort. Before we complained, we all just had to sleep on our desks.
Oh, that's cool for you guys, but who's we?
Subal, Pomni, Jax, me, Ragatha, and now I guess you do too.
I started breathing out rapidly, sweat rolling down my face as the weight of her words strike me.
No way, but I mean, my parents dropped me off this morning, didn't they? I mean, I can't remember anything about them, but I am sure I was dropped off.
Maybe. Probably. Gangle gives me a concerned look.
Maxie, you're scaring me.
I can hear the threat of panic and despair in her voice. Oh no. I take a deep breath. I have to be strong for Gangle.
Okay. Can you lead me to my dorm?
I love how she accepts this much faster than she accepted Jax. Like, Gangle's just immediately trustworthy. They get on so well. Gangle still looks a little concerned, but the threat of all-encompassing despair has left her voice, and she's able to give me a gentle smile. She offers one of her ribbon hands for me to take.
Sure thing.
As we walk, I start asking her about the dorms. What kind of things can I expect? Like, does each dorm have a bathroom? Is the bed already set up for me? How much privacy do we have in our dorms?
Well, I don't really know about your dorm because each of ours are customized to ourselves.
Customized?
But every room at least has a bed and a desk.
She's trying to make the best of the strange situation, but I keep my more spectacle comments to myself. Of course you do.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Gangle leads me to a nearby building. We start walking past all of the rooms. Even the dorms seem to be customized. Pomni's doors is half red and half blue, like her outfit in class. Ragatha's doors look like the door to a ranch-style house, almost as out of place in the plain dorm hallway as Pomni's room. Jax's door is crisscrossed with black and yellow striped tape. Lovely. We finally come to my room, a plain oak door, embossed on a brass nameplate is my name.
I guess this is your room.
She gives me a shy smile. As I push the door open, I can see Gangle shifting in the periphery of my vision, trying to peek inside to see what my room says about me. Absolutely nothing. She's probably just as disappointed as I am as we peer into my room. Speaking is hard, but Grammarly can help. The walls are plain. A boring grey mattress sits on a wooden bed frame. Pair of white pillows. Disused PV that looks like it's from. He's sitting okay.
Oh, it's nice.
She's trying to inject as much false enthusiasm as she can muster, but neither Gangle nor I are particularly impressed with this room.
Sorry, but it's not as impressive as everyone else's room.
I blurt out.
No, it's fine. I think it's cool that it's plain like this. It gives you a lot of room to customize it yourself.
We both look at each other every once in a while. One of us tries to start a conversation. This is so real, bro. Gangle and this is so relatable.
Well, I'll leave you to a new room. Yeah.
A part of me wants her to stay so I don't have to confront my bland and depressing room alone. Or no, it'd just be awkward.
Thanks for showing me to my room, Gangle. No problem. I'll see you tomorrow in class.
She's asking me if I'm going to bother showing up tomorrow. The thought of trying to run or just hiding in my room was appealing, but I couldn't abandon Gangle like that.
Yeah, I promise.
Gangle offers me a shy smile as she heads out of my room. I just stand there for a while, trying to adjust to my new home. I stand there so long, I almost don't notice as a piece of paper slips under my door. I turn around to pick it up. It's a drawing by Gangle! Can I see it? Can I see it, please? Yes! Yes! I can see it! It's so cute! She's so talented! She's the best artist in the world! I love her! Sorry, my voice cracked. Oh my word. Okay. She drew herself in a sailor uniform, smiling. Underneath, she has written the caption, "Welcome to our school." She's so adorable. She is, right? She is, right? She's the best, right? I find a container of thumbtacks and push one into the wall above my bed, decorating my room with Gangle's art. It's a small piece in a mostly bland room, but it's something, and I'm so grateful to Gangle for trying to make me feel comfortable here. Maybe things won't be so awful. I lay down on my bed. This is the wacky watch scene. Yep, we're all getting sellotape too. Okay, great. I love forcefully implementing gadgets into my arms. I want a wacky watch. Okay. Yeah, I already saw this. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. I check my wacky watch. I got a picture chat from Gangle. It looks like she may have used a filter from her profile picture. Oh, that's so cute. That's so silly. Okay.
I hate it here. Principal Kane stinks. Lol. I really appreciate the time you spent with me today, Maxie. For sitting next to me in class today, to being nice about my art. I know this place isn't very fun, but I hope we can keep spending time like the
Grammarly is hard, but speaking is hard, but Grammarly can help. Cool, Gangle. I really like drawing posters with you today. Even my art skills need work.
I really think everyone could do art if they try, and I can help you.
Oh, I can scroll up. You're pretty cool, Gangle. I really like drawing posters with you today. Even my art skills need work.
I really think everyone could do art if they try, and I can help you with some pointers if you want.
That sounds perfect, Gangle. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. You're out in this picture. This app is so cool, by the way.
Thanks, Maxie. I hope you keep choosing to spend time with the art club.
As long as you don't make my art fun of my fun art of. I hope you don't my art. As long as you don't fun of my art. As long as you don't make fun of my art too much. Sleep well, Gangle. We got a lot of art to work on tomorrow. I think I'm losing my marbles. You too. Looking forward to it. I eventually get to sleep, but I can't stop thinking of Gangle and how cute her smile is. Bro's not trying to hide it at all. Bro takes one day to fall in love, but I leave these thoughts for another day of sleep, where it takes me. Great. Okay. Pretty fun. Okay. What route are we going for next? Because we have time for one more route, I think. Oh, 21 minutes, that's time. What route are we going for this time? I'm thinking about Ragatha, honestly. Myself. There's Zubul, Pomni. I really like Pomni, but I think I want to go Ragatha. Yeah, we'll go Ragatha. And I'll be straight this time. Max. Max is back, chat. No, Maximus. Yes. Max is back, yes. Hey everyone. I take my seat next to the ragdoll girl in a blue skirt and vest. She's paying such close attention to the lecture, I hesitate to introduce myself, not wanting to disrupt her. To my surprise, she takes the initiative once Mr. King pauses to write some English letters on the board, a friendly smile on her face. Hey, new stuff, my name's Ragatha. I can't pronounce her name, and it's so simple. I'm the class representative, so you can talk to me if there's anything you need, like an extra pencil, or dealing with Jax if he gives you a hard time. Anything at all. I could tell she's trying very hard to make me feel comfortable, and I like part of the class. As a transfer student, I appreciate the effort. Well, that's not very nice, Raggy. Oh wait, she's supposed to be really heavy English. Well, that's not very nice. No, that's American. Well, that's not very nice, Raggy. Bad mouth admit to the new kid. I don't know what that was, but I tried my best. Based on the grin of the purple rabbit's face, this must be the Jax that Ragatha is talking about. Jax! She cries out, exasperated. Don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, newbie, if you want to be perfect straight-A student, you can trust Ragatha to make that happen. He's a cowboy now. Oh, thanks, Jax. That's awfully nice of you. But you're gonna bore everyone to tears, and no one's gonna want to hang out with you. His grin fades to an obstinate smirk as he continues. Now, if you want to have real fun, be cool and be loved by everyone. I'm the guy to talk to. Ragatha's frown grows deeper as Jax keeps talking, interrupting him with her own rebuttal. I don't think Maximus wants to go around pulling pranks on everyone, and I really don't think... Jax interrupts her again. These two must have had Chat, help. I can't speak. I can't pronounce words. I think I'm mentally ill. Jax interrupts her again. These two must have some sort of history. Leaping into any gap in what? I'm so tired. Jax interrupts her again. These two must have some sort of history, leaping into any gap in one another's argument to berate one another. Yeah, I bet the new kid wants to spend all day reading textbooks. Good one, Ragatha. Jax offers a humorless laugh as he mocks her to her face. Well, that's better than being a jerk all the time. The two keep interrupting and talking over one another. How has no one noticed the escalating argument at the front of the classroom? Evidently, I'm the only one who wants to end this argument. Okay. I need to be good. Ragatha smiles a friendly smile, turning to me with a look of genuine gratitude before turning to face Jax again.
See, Jax? People like Maximus want to focus on their academics.
We need that extra S. Jax rolls his eyes and walks away. If he's bothered about losing the argument, he hides it well. Ragatha leans over to me.
If you want, can I give you a tour of the school during our lunch break?
She pauses for a moment.
Only if you want to, though. I totally get wanting to be left alone on your lunch break.
Well, she may not be the most assertive member of our class, but I can tell her smile and positivity are genuine.
I speak very fast, don't I? A part of me is excited to start our class tour, but another part of me worries that if I tell Ragatha that, her doting on me might start to smother me.
I was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something burst into the room. Okay, I can skip this part, I think. I grab a sandwich from the lunch line and look around for Ragatha. She did want to give me a tour, right? Oh, there she is.
Oh, Maximus, sorry for keeping you waiting. Did you want to start our tour today?
Sure thing. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Let's get started then.
She starts by leading me to the stairs in the middle of the school. I'm gonna have so much bread out of this. See, the good thing about bread is that it's really tasty and butter goes really nicely on that, and I think that's the best part of bread. I don't like sourdough much because it's too sour for me, and I just don't like really sour things unless they're sweetened. I really like sweets, that's the thing. But I also tried brioche once. I mean, it's okay, but it gets really boring after 1 or 2 slices. Now, when it comes to wrap bread is really good, but only if you have it with a wrap. If you have it alone, then it doesn't taste good. It tastes really bad. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I started talking about bread. This is the main stairwell. Our homeroom is upstairs, so you need to know where this is to get to class. She gives me a friendly smile before realization strikes her. But you probably already knew that, because our class is on the 3rd floor, and you would have had to take the stairs to get there. She sighs, but regains her composure quickly. Putting on a slightly less cheery smile, she takes my hand. Oh, poor her. And that's the lunchroom again? Class cafeteria? Is that what it's called? This is the lunchroom. We can grab a bite to... She cuts herself off, eyeing the sandwich that I'm still eating. Didn't she meet me in the cafeteria? Does she have short-term memory loss? Wait a second. She puts her palm to her face. You just met... Yeah, okay. You just met me in the lunchroom. Ragatha sighs. So, you've already been here too, huh? She giggles nervously, putting on an even weaker, faker smile. She's easily upset. I mean, if this was me, I would also be pretty upset. She grabs my wrist with gusto, pulling me along with so much zeal that I feel like she's going to tug it out of the socket. I wince as she pulls me towards the next location. Well, I can at least show you to our homeroom. We head back outside the lunchroom and are halfway up the stairwell when Ragatha realized that I was in the same class as her this morning, so I've already seen this too. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Maximus. She pulls at her red, strangely licorice-like hair. Oh, I actually tried licorice a few weeks ago for the first time in years. And when I was a child, I didn't like it that much, but actually it's kind of addicting and really nice. I like those licorice pipes that you pretended to smoke out of. I like to pretend to smoke and be an unhealthy person. But also there was these ones that were covered in sprinkles. Those were delicious as well. And these... No, wait, the licorice pipes are covered in sprinkles. No, okay. But those were these sandwich licorice with flavoured pieces on the bottom and the middle, and then a flavoured piece in the middle, and they were really, really good. Really nice. So licorice is actually overhated. Licorice is pretty nice. Anyway, continue. I just wasted your entire lunch period taking you around places you already saw at the school. I offer an apologetic sigh smile. Well, kinda, I guess. She sighs again, slumping forward. You must be pretty annoyed with me, huh? She says, not looking me in the eye. It's okay, I know you went well. The other options are really horrible for some reason. She clearly meant well. I don't see any reason to put her down. I know I can't be rude to the characters, because if I get rude to the characters, I end up alone at the end of the day. Okay, Ragatha perks right back up, as if all her mistakes are undone by my forgiveness. Right. Oh, well, if you're having a good time, maybe I can continue the Maybe I can continue the tour and excuse you from afternoon classes. We stopped by the principal's office. Kane is leaning against the door, bubbles coming out of his pipe. Wait, isn't it a violation of code of conduct to smoke a pipe on school? It's a bubble pipe! Learn how to have fun. It's not even a proper cigarette. Ragatha, Maximus, what do I owe the pleasure to?
Hey Kane, I was giving Maximus a tour of the school, but I wasn't able to give them a full tour during lunch. Can they be excused from afternoon classes so I can show them the other places in the school?
Kane stops a moment and nods. I don't see why not. Now go along, my scrumptious little scholars, and take in the glorious work that is my academy! Ragatha turns to me, taking my hand in hers.
Let's not waste any time, Maximus.
I love her sprite. I need a drink, 1 second. You know what I could really do right now? Trifles. I really want trifles.
Next stop, the library.
We visit the library. Row upon row of bookshelves crowds this room. Pomni is sorting through a massive pile of books. Dry mulcher, migration habits of vultures. Guess she's still trying to find a book on culture festivals. We leave her to it.
We also have an arts classroom.
As we walk into the art room, Zubul and Gangle are working away, designing posters for the school. If I didn't exist, Gangle would still be friends with Zubul. I peek over Gangle's shoulder. She's drawing Pomni with generous proportions. Generous proportions. Fantastic. I don't want to imagine that, bro. Pomni's really flat. I hope I didn't take that in the wrong way.
No, look, Maximus!
Zubul turns to me and glares. She's not done with it yet. Don't you know how impolite it is to look at art before it's done? I was just curious. Ragatha takes my wrist and begins to usher me out.
Sorry, guys!
She closes the door behind her and catches her breath.
Alright, time to show you my favorite spot on campus.
We walk for several minutes. She leads me down the staircase all the way outside. I see a large patch of dirt in the shape of a diamond, surrounded by chain link fences. Is that a...
This is the softball field.
Do you play? That was apparently the right question to ask. Ragatha's smile widens.
Yep, sometimes I can get the other guys out here, but Kane actually has a pitching machine, so sometimes I just go out here to let out stress. If you ever want to join me, let me know.
I file the information away for later in my brain file. Oh, in our choir, my teacher has this thing where we have to press our brain to save information. And we go badoing and stuff, and that's what this reminds me of. You know what? This doesn't make any sense. Just continue. Just continue. In the distance, the bell to dismiss evening class rings.
And now I'll walk us back to the lockers so you can pack up and head out for today.
Well, I guess that's the end of our tour for today. Time to head out. I walk to my locker! Sorry, I was zoning out. Entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar doll. I thought I nearly said door. A familiar door. Doll. A familiar DOLL walks up to me.
Hey, Maximus, you getting ready to head back for the day?
Yep. Ragatha looks around a bit, seemingly working up the courage to ask something.
You know, if you want to, I could walk you back today. How does that sound?
Sure thing.
Oh, awesome.
She beams. She's so cute. I love Ragatha. Ragatha and I make our way to the front doors of the school.
Hey, Maximus.
She looks at me as if she just remembered something very important.
This is your first night here, right?
Sure. I mean, it's technically my first day here. The sun has barely begun to set, so I don't know why she's saying first night.
I'll show you to the dorms then.
She gives me a polite smile. A smile is when your face smiles and I can pronounce the word. I hate to let her down, but actually, Ragatha, my parents are picking me up today. Ragatha gives me a confused look. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Maximus? I think I am. I'm not sure why she's questioning that. But as she asked me the question, I try to remember what my parents said about picking me up today. I begin to discover worrying gaps in my memories. Did my mom or dad drop me off? Was it someone else? What does the car that I was dropped off in look like? What's my parents look like? I begin to hyperventilate as I realize if it weren't for seeing my own reflection in the mirror when I was washing my face in the bathroom this morning, I wouldn't even remember what I looked like. What's happening to me? In the corner of my eyes, abstract Bro casually abstracts in the middle of the school field. It's okay, Maximus. Everyone goes through this the first day they're here. My breath begins to steady. The abstract patterns fade. Things start to feel, well, normal definitely isn't the word, but at least a little more okay. They do? Yeah, it's this weird thing. Nobody really knows how it works. Most of us can't even remember our own names. Well, at least I managed to remember my name. Unless someone else made that up for me? No, that's ridiculous. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone ever leave campus. So, we, just go inside and sleep on the floor of our homeroom? Ragatha laughs. No, Kane actually built us a set of dorms to stay in, she says, offering a hand. Something to give us a break from the old rigmarole of going class to class. I take her hand. I'll lead you there, don't worry. Ragatha smiles gently as she leads me by my hand to a building nearby. Just by glancing at the doors, I can tell who stays there. The vibrant red and blue door, and the door of sleek, bright geometric shapes. Okay. Ragatha stops at a ranch-style door before proceeding. This is my room, Maximus, she smiles. I'm the class rep and the resident assistant here, so if you have any trouble with any of your dorm mates or need anything for your room, I'm your gal. Sorry, I can't voice act. I hate everything. She gives a jovial swing of her arm, sliding her door open. The inside is adorned with doilies. A thick blue duvet covers her bed, and I think I even see a tea set on her white dresser. My door is always open. As we stand there, Jax walks by. He gives Ragatha a wicked grin. Or it would be if I could trust Jax not to put a centipede in my room. Jax gives her an offended look. Come on, Ragatha, prank of the RA. I can't believe you think so little of me, he says, barely hiding a sadistic grin. Ignore him. She pauses a moment. And if you don't want to wake up to a centipede in your room, don't let Jax in. Jax lets out a dark chuckle as he overhears her, unlocking his door before stepping inside. She waits a few moments to make sure he's out of earshot before lowering her voice. But seriously, as long as you're not Jax, you're welcome to come visit me, if you need to relax or talk to somebody or just want to say hi. Now let's go find your room, new stuff. We walk side by side until we find a new door that doesn't apparently belong to anyone else here. The door is substantially less impressive than the doors to all the other rooms. A new door with my name on a brass nameplate. Couldn't come up with a more boring door if I tried to imagine one. Crazy. Ragatha turns towards me, not noticing my disappointment. Hey, looks can be deceiving. Maybe it's really nice inside. I twist the handle and pull the door open. The room looks empty. Really empty. The walls are plain and unadorned. A grey mattress sits on a cheap-looking wooden bed frame. A duvet decorates with the school logo. A duvet decorated with the school's logo has been set atop the mattress, as well as a pair of plain white pillows. In the back corner, an aging wooden desk has been set up, with a few sheets of paper, a set of No. 2 pencils, and some ballpoint pens in blue and black. Not even any pens in my favourite colours. Blue is my favourite colour, This game doesn't know who I am! Blue is my favourite colour! This is atrocious! This is a scam! This is horrible! Why? They should know this about me. Blue is my favorite color. Chat, if you ever have to design a boring room based off of me and you don't want my favorite colors in it, don't include blue. Okay, sorry. Well, there's a lot of room to customize. She walks around in the vast emptiness of my room. The plain walls make it seem even bigger and emptier than it is. Yeah. I rub a hand across the back of my neck. Can we go back and hang out in your room for a bit? I really don't want to be alone here. Oh, I'm really sorry, Maximus, but Kane doesn't want us in each other's rooms after the sun is down. She offers an apologetic smile. Why? I know, it's a silly rule. Oh, okay. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay. I technically shouldn't even be in your room right now. The rest of our conversation continues with her standing in the hallway and me in my dorm. So that's it for today? Yeah, I mean, you know where school is, right? And you remember all the places I showed you? I nod. It's a lot to take in, but I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I got it from here, I guess. Ragatha nods with a weak smile. Good. That's good. We stand there. The conversation has definitely dried up. Neither of us knows what to say next. I'll see you in class tomorrow? Well, I can walk with you to class tomorrow if you'd like. I nod. That's something at least. This girl's pathetic. Yeah, you know, if you want to busy being class rep and resident assistant. She smiles. Well, as class rep, I'm supposed to help new students get acclimated to our academy, so I can definitely make time for you tomorrow. I smile back at her as we exchange goodbyes as I close my door. Maybe things will be alright. I don't know who my parents are. I don't know where I came from. And everyone hates me except for this one dull kid. But like, life is good. Okay. I love it when things are glued to my wrist. Okay, I know you don't. Quit crying. Okay, Ragatha time. I flick my dorm light off as I close the door. I check my wacky watch. I got a text from Ragatha. Her portrait is outlined in gold to indicate she's an RA. Hey Maximus. I just wanted to check in on you after the whole wacky watch thing. I guess I'm doing pretty okay, Ragatha. Just getting used to how things work here. I get that. Showing up to the school, losing your memories, and now the wacky watch. It's a lot for anyone to take in. You're telling me. There's a few moments before Ragatha responds. Well, if you ever need to talk to anyone, I'm here. Thanks, I'll have to take you up on that. Oh, really? Yeah, it's nice to talk with you. That's kind of you to say, Maximus. Maybe I can make you some tea Maybe I can make you tea sometime this week, between all the Culture Fair stuff. We only get 5 days, right? I think so. Did she just send a smiling sunglasses emoji? Well, Ragatha can be kind of old-fashioned, but it seems like she seems like she's trying to fit in with the cool kids. Ragatha can be kind of old-fashioned, but it seems like she genuinely wants to help me fit in here. At least I have one friend at this school. Amazing. Okay. I think that's where we're going to leave off for today. I didn't... Oh, let me move chat for you, over here. I didn't... What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think the dialogue is very good, very in character. Sorry, Zubal's face is gone. Anyway, I thought things were very in character. I like the artwork a lot. The artwork is very good. Wait, I want to look at it again. Album. Pony Jacks. Oh wait, there's more I could have gotten for that? Huh, okay. Okay. I guess I'll have to explore the routes more. There's more stuff I could get for the galleries. Anyway. Maybe I'll do that in my own time, I don't know. I want to see all the art. I don't think I'll stream this again, even though it was pretty good. But the reason is because I don't want to make a series out of it. And not that it's... Okay, the reason is that I'm digging myself into a hole here. The game is fun. I like the game. The character writing is really accurate. The character writing is really, really accurate. And the dialogue's nice, the drawing's nice, the story is nice. Everything's pretty good. I thought it was good. Good quality. Good quality fan project. And now I want to draw. And what else? Oh yeah, when I can, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, probably Playtime Chapter 5 coming out then. I mean, it's already out, but I mean I'll play it in 2 or 3 weeks probably. Most likely if I can get it. Anyway, without further ado, I'll probably see everyone next week unless some horrible disaster happens. And farewell, and have a wonderful evening, night. Don't wake up to find that you don't know who your parents are. That would be very bad. You might have to become a visual novel protagonist if you do that. So don't.